What's up, guys? Man Cave here, and we are in week 5 of the Currie JK build-up, and fresh out of the mailbox today, we're going to start with some of the RC four-wheel drive parts. What I'm going to do first is we're going to do the stubby front tough armor winch bumper for Axial SCX10, which should be a pretty cool looking bumper. It'll definitely be better than stock, and obviously if you guys know winch bumper, you know what will be a future upgrade. So unpackage that, get this out of the package. Silica sand, I want to eat it. Let me eat the silica sand. Okay, and now I do know that these bumpers do come with the hardware for mounting a fairlead. So that'll be along the lines. I don't want to spoil it, but I guess I kind of have to, seeing how just saying, oh, I got a bumper. I'm planning on using the new, well, new-ish worn CTI winch with a wired controller. So the other upgrade that I've done, which was another freebie, as I adjust you guys up just a little bit. There we go. Makes it a little easier for me to see what I'm doing. Since I'll have to use a 3-channel, I don't like using wireless winches. This is a freebie. Now I'm running the JK with my Spectrum DX3C. So what we're going to do, we don't even have to bother taking these little dowels out, the set screws rather, seeing how this bumper utilizes the stock front hardware. So we're going to take out actually, I'm going to do this the right way, seeing how I want it to still fasten. So I am going to remove the little pins out. That way I have backups for drive shafts or whatever for my other rigs that have pin through style axles. Okay, so the pins are out, bumper mount is off. I can go ahead and put the bumper mount back in. Hopefully it clears. If not, I'll just have to put the flat one on it. So I'm going to test fit first to make sure that it doesn't stick too god awful far out, which it doesn't look like it will. So next is to take the 2 screws that go out of the front battery tray, which, as you guys know, I modified so it would fit. So we stick our little stocker plastic piece back in here, get it lined up with those little holes. And RC four-wheel drive, as we all know, uses the nice slide-on adjustable. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to loosely set the body on the chassis in the pins so I know where to slide that winch bumper to. So with the body lined up somehow, there we go. Body's lined up. I should be able to suck this bumper all the way in, no problem. Yes, the bumper will go all the way up flush mount. So that's perfect. I know I can go ahead and run my screws in. Hopefully they're long enough, which I doubt, but we're gonna try it. I'm gonna get my driver ready, and then we're just gonna run up the frame rails with the bracket, which can be tricky sometimes. So once I get the damn thing lined up, I can go ahead and try, see if one of these stock screws is going to hold it. Not really so sure on how tough that's going to be, so let me put the other ones in. If not, I'll just upgrade to some longer threaded ones. But actually, you know what? That actually grabs pretty tight. So we might be able to get away with using stock hardware, not having to change it out. Yep, that bumper's tucked back in. And just like that, we went from our plastic, boo. And I've also went and found a couple metal toe shackles, so we're gonna go ahead and install those. I will upgrade later to the Kong shackles because these ones are kind of goofy looking. I'll go ahead and run my toe shackles through here. Get that ran up on there tight enough to where it doesn't back off on me. What I wouldn't give right now for a factory cross wrench. I know I had like 50 of them laying around. Be my luck that I moved them all. Either way, it's just got to sit on there for now. Get this last one in here. Always, sometimes it's just so hard to start these little ones without using a driver. Especially if you start them a little crooked. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got our metal toe hooks on. So now we're going to set the body back on it just so you guys can get the general idea of what it's going to look like. Come on. There's the holes, there's the holes. And there is the new front bumper for the JK. Now, tires just barely clear, which is perfect. Just enough room at full articulation that they're not rubbing the bumper. Perfect. And as you can see, I'm holding the entire rig by just the bumper. So there you go, guys. There's week 5 of the Casey Currie Jeep build-up. I don't know if this bumper is going to cause too much of a problem hanging up on stuff because it does sit a little bit lower than the stock one did, but like I said, this one I'm going for a class 2 rig, so scale realism isn't really the biggest concern, and I might end up changing out to that flat bumper just so I can have it tucked up closer to the body. I can move a little bit closer. So there it is installed. I'm going to change it out to the flat one just so I can have it the way I want it. But there's week 5 for the upgrade, and as always, I thank you guys for watching and your continued support. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, like, and share, and we'll see you guys in week 6.